Hi. So guys, today we are going to be talking football. Hooray! So let's talk about the ongoing AFCON that is going on right now. And we're talking about our own Super Eagles. Woo! They are doing very well, right? We are all proud of them. But for me, my opinion is the Super Eagles, we need more teamwork. We need more teamwork, and we are all proud of you guys. You guys keep doing what you're doing. So, guys, let's see what this beautiful man have to say about the ongoing AFCON. And please watch to the end, and please share this video and subscribe and follow my channel. And I will see you all in my next video. And meanwhile, the Grammy is over, and Davido and Bono Boy didn't come home with a Grammy, but what the hell? We have the best Afrobeat in the whole of the world. So guys, please watch this video and tell me what you think about the AFCON, and I will see you in my next video. And guys, we're going to be doing something like this more often, and please continue to share my video, and I love you. I will see you in my next.
Hi, lovely people. It's a beautiful Saturday evening, and we are back in the studios. You already know how we do it on Sports Highlights. I'm here with Mr.
Ken.
Yeah, and it's a Nigerian. For you guys that don't know, the AFCON is ongoing, and Mr. Ken is already happy because before we started, I had some talks with him, and he's like, yeah, Nigeria is going to carry it. So before we move on, we're going to talk about yesterday's match for the AFCON. So we're going to start. We're not going to talk about Nigeria right now because you're overhyped. So we're going to start with the one of Dr. Congo and Guinea. Overall, how did you see the performance of the game in terms of the whole team and then individual players' performance? And what do you think about the scores?
Actually, the Congo team has been fantastic this AFCON. I can see they have a new young players that are in the team, and also the Guinean side. But the Congo team is very tactical. But the game yesterday is physical because both teams had physical players, but few players that have skills. But at the end, Congo come out top.
That was good. For those who didn't watch it, the scoreline turned out to be 3-1 against Guinea. Guinea started, as already Mr. Ken said, it was a very physical game, but you need to have tactical, and then your playmaking should be very strong for you to outgo your opponent. So yeah, definitely we are not going to Nigeria with Angola. I'm Ghanaian here, by the way, so those of you who don't know, I was rooting for Angola to, score Nigeria, but it didn't go as planned. So what was your take on the Nigerian game?
Well, I'm happy the Super Eagles of Nigeria in the semi-finals of the AFCON, but I'm not really satisfied with the teamwork, because what has brought the Super Eagles so far is individual. From the first game of this AFCON, the Super Eagles have not played as a team. My own opinion anyway.
Yeah.
My own opinion. But football, sometimes what you plan is not what you expected. But so far they're in the semi-final, and they're going to enjoy it. But like I said, my own opinion, I'm not satisfied the way they play as a team. Though it's a new coach, and some few new players came into the team, and so they're trying to get together as a team. So I think with time there will be a better team. But they have the talent.
That's good. Do you think you guys are going to carry the trophy? What do you think?
As a Nigerian, yes.
Okay.
But in if I want to look the team performance and the tactical aspect of football, you can't predict, because sometimes the bigger team lose in football. Sometimes the bigger team can have their chances. They didn't take advantage of it. Like you could see the game of Senegal and Cote d'Ivoire. Yeah. They would have won that game in the official time, but at the end they couldn't utilize their chances, and it went up to penalty. So my hope and prayer for Nigerians, if they can utilize their chances during the official game, I think they can go for the cup.
Yeah, but so far I think aside the group stages, in the round of 16 and then the quarterfinals, it's Nigeria that has won on full time, because they scored, I think, on the round of 16. they scored, and then the quarterfinals too, they scored. But I think the most of the high teams we were expecting to qualify had this penalty shootout.
Yeah, that's
sometimes it's unpredictable.
Yeah, that's
it's better to make the full 90 minutes than to wait to penalties.
Exactly, because penalty is anybody's game.
Anybody's game, exactly. So yeah, hopefully Nigeria move on to the semi-finals. They're going to make us proud, and especially Mr. Kim proud, I guess. So let's move on to.
I hope.
You hope. So if Nigeria win, what's it going to be? Are you going to fly back to Nigeria to celebrate, or what are you going to do?
If Nigeria win, I'm going to celebrate it here with my family. With a bottle of champagne.
That's nice. That's nice. Yeah.
The last time we won it was 2013.
Yes,
So we need to.
But just for the record, Ghanaians have lots of AFCON than Nigeria.
That's true. That's
So
true.
before the Ghana Jollof and Niger Jollof come to football,
But in Ghana Jollof, and you know we are top in Jollof. So,
no comment about that.
but don't forget, you people should be rooting for Nigeria because we are from the same mother.
Yeah, exactly.
And you know Ghanaians, I don't want to. You know you're my brother, Mr. Benedict.
Exactly. And
Mali Ivory Coast, I was a 1-0.
1-0 against.
One against Ivory Coast for Mali. 1-0 for Mali. 1-0 for Mali, and then 0 for Ivory Coast.
Okay. So you like Mali and Cape Verde.
Yeah.
So you're doing a little discrimination here because you said SA is a good team, but you want to go for Cape Verde because you're Netherlands, and then
Not discrimination. For me, I like youth
okay.
players that are coming up, and I want them to have that hunger for the game and that taste. So that's why I want them to win. So if they could win, if they could come out top in this AFCON, Cape Verde players, it will give them more that, if we can do great in AFCON, then we have a chance to qualify for World Cup, can do better. So for me, that's what I want. I love encouraging young players. So that's why I want to go for Cape Verde.
That's good. We're definitely going to come back for the semi-finals predictions and also for the finals.
Of course.
I know the way you're talking about Nigeria, at least there's a low confidence, but then as you said, it's not just physical game, you have to be tactical also, and it's team performance. You have the guy putting on the marks, what's his name? Osimhen.
Yeah.
And how do you see his performance, the whole AFCON till now? If you're going to rate him, what do you think?
Osimhen right now have been, the talk of world football, not only just in Africa continent, in Europe and all over the world, because he is the African Footballer of the Year, like you know, and he was playing in Napoli, and Napoli won the Scudetto last season. So there's so much eyes on Osimhen. So coming to AFCON, a lot of pressure on him. You could see from the first game till yesterday, the quarterfinal. There's been a lot of pressure on him, what he's going to do, and his performance-wise and all of that. And that has affected his performance. You could see it against Cameroon in the round of 16. He was everywhere, running there, and he was not so focused on his position where he was supposed to be. So he overworked himself, and that led to CAF being, giving me a test for drug test in terms of
his energy throughout the
world.
Because he was everywhere.
Yeah. So for Osimhen, I'm still expecting much from him in this tournament. I hope I will get it. My personal view on his performance, he has not been playing as a team. Like I said, the team entirely, they're not playing like a team. It's like individual effort. Lukumon, Moses Simon, Iwobi, those are outstanding players for this AFCON, and has been individual performance. So for Osimhen, I hope the pressure should go away from him a little bit so he can be himself and focus on what he's supposed to do as a striker.
Yeah, that's good. So before we move on to the other leagues outside the AFCON right now, I just wanted to pitch in some key players we expected good performance from them during the AFCON. So we had Mo Salah, we had Mane, and then who again are we going to talk about? Some of the key players. And then the teams itself. So you know how Egyptians are the reigning AFCON, champions for a long time with multiple wins. Their expectation this tournament was really low. What do you think about that?
The coaches are the ones that will really give us in depth about what actually happened. But from us watching outside the camp, watching out as a fan, and also as a footballer, also we use our own perspective. For the Egyptians, I think it's lack of preparation before they come to this tournament. There have been some challenges, especially with the individual players. Most of the players are home-based players, and Mo Salah is of course the star of the team, and he has been in and out of injury before AFCON. It's just some months before AFCON he started getting his feet in Liverpool, and you could see the performance in Liverpool. Unfortunately, he came to AFCON and got an injury again, so he was not there for the last 2 games. So that also brought the team down. So for me, I would say the preparation for the Egyptian team. But for the Moroccans, it's lack of confidence. They came in because of the performance in the World Cup. Football is a daily performance. If I will use that word, what I mean, if you win today, it has ended. Yes. The next day is a new challenge. It's a new. So don't say the winning of yesterday. So the Moroccans came in, and with the hype and everybody, all journalists, all bloggers in football, they've all given them the trophy even before the AFCON began because of the performance in Qatar. So that's also affect them, and some of their key players also didn't really perform well in Seri, Hakim Ziyech, and Boufal. So
I actually felt like the Moroccans didn't really play the game against DR Congo because it was like they were too being selfish. Everybody wants to go for the goal, and that was not the team we knew from the World Cup.
Exactly, that's part of it also.
Yeah, exactly.
And they underestimate AFCON.
Yeah,
I was talking to a friend. AFCON is a different ballgame.
Yeah.
AFCON, you have boxers and footballers.
Exactly.
So it's a different football game entirely.
That's good. So hopefully next AFCON we're gonna see our key teams that we're expecting to move on to, like, out of group stage, round of 16, quarterfinals, and maybe
let me check this in,
the championship. Yeah.
For the past 3 encounters of AFCON, there have been surprises, especially the smaller nations, and that is what we should have in AFCON. Not Ghana, Nigeria, Morocco, Egypt, Senegal dominating. We should have competitive tournaments every time we have AFCON. So for me, I love it this way because all nations are coming up now to also compete for the main prize in AFCON. So for me, I like it that way. So the big teams should know that other teams are coming on.
As you can see already, Mr. Ken is making the way for the AFCON and all that. We're going to move to other seasons, but you have to, take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Okay, that's good.